I am at that point where I have a lot of notebooks. I feel like I am in a lot of notebooks right now. I'm going to show you basically what I'm using right now. So this is my Foxy Fix number 6. It is a standard, also known as regular Midori sized traveler's notebook, and nothing's changed. You can definitely see my setup. I will link a video of what my current setup is if you haven't. This is a spice leather and the color pepper. I love it. But this just houses things that are, you know, like this is my calendar. I have specific project in here, and then this is for words. Like I like to do a lot of vocabulary, and I do it in here. And this houses 2 different inserts. You have seen them before. This is the getting things done. These are my action lists. And then of course this is what I'm in right now. This is an insert by pencil or pen. And that's all that's in here. I really don't need this on the go, even though I have planning stuff in here. I don't really plan. I'm more of a person who like records what they've done in their planner, if that makes more sense. Then it can never be wrong. And then there's like, you know, no pressure. So maybe that's why I do that. I'm not sure, but that's what's in here. I was going to use this for my writing on the go, but it turned into more of a YouTube kind of traveler's notebook. This is in the pocket size. Of course, this is a passport size insert that I have in here with the rest of my field note sized inserts. And yeah, I really like this for YouTube. I love it. And I started using a field note size for my masterclass because I like that for notes, which I have since taken out. Now, I don't need all of these inserts, obviously, to plan YouTube. I just kind of, you know, once again, I write down some things after the fact more than planning. This is for lists and things like that. And then I have an insert that I use in the back here for like educational purposes. So anytime I watch something on YouTube for like education, like I'm doing keto right now, and I have a bunch of like lists of people to watch that people have been so nice to suggest, and I'm getting through them slowly. Also, I have some recipes back here that I have seen that I think are really great, and then I have lists in here for things I would need for the recipe. Like I live in a small town, so it's hard for me to find almond flour in my surrounding area. Sometimes I have to buy it from YouTube. Target does have a brand, so that's nice. But just, you know, finding out those things has taken me a little bit of time and education. So that's what's in here. This doesn't go with me anymore anywhere. I just keep it at home, and I am writing like my weight in here. So yeah. And then you guys recognize this little baby. I did a whole video, which I will link either at the end of this video or down below. And I've been keeping a field notes insert in here, and this is just what I do for masterclass. While I'm watching a video, I tend to write the notes for that video or anything that comes to mind in field notes, because I'm laying down. Instead of watching a movie for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, I just watch masterclass and I take notes in here, and then I do my reading. Of the notes that they actually have, the physical PDF that they give you. And I'm almost done with this one. It's already my second one I've gone through, and I love it because when I'm lying in bed like this or like this, I can lie and, you know, just kind of take notes on whatever I need to in here. And this is so lightweight and just so simple of a setup that it's not heavy. If I tried to write my masterclass notes in this baby and I was like laying down, it would be crazy. So that's why I don't take notes in here anymore, which was the plan, I think, in the beginning. I changed so much, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I like this, and it didn't really fit. I mean, the insert goes in here, but I just felt like it needed its own thing. It's whatever. So that's what's in there. I also have a reading journal, which just stays at my bedside. So anytime I wake up and I remember my dream, because sometimes I will go to the bathroom, I'll go get some water, and then I'll forget to write it down. And then by midday, when I'm like, oh yeah, you dreamt last night, I've already forgotten. So I think that it works best. So that's by my bedside. This I started using. This is just a picture I taped onto here because I have a couple of these. It looks like this. It kind of reminds me of those like reporter notebooks. I used to love to use this when I first started college to listen to an audiobook, or when I wanted to get my thoughts down for an essay. There's something about the structure of the page like this and how it's divided that really helps me. I've been using this for my recent edits. This is my 4th time through my book now, and I've been writing it in here because there's something about it that I like. Again, a lot of times when I'm editing, like people read when they're sitting on their couch or they're sitting at their desk chair. Because I have back issues, I just lay down in my bed to read or on the couch. And so again, this is light enough that I can write like this, and it's not an issue, and I like it better than a traveler's notebook. So I'm using this also, but topic, or project rather, that I use it for. Then we have these two guys. This was supposed to be for my vocabulary, however I've moved it into here since these two inserts I thought were going to be for my next novel and for something else. I can't remember. I decided to go ahead and do vocabulary in here because I liked that paper for it. So let me show you what I have in here. This is a brown Traveler's Notebook by Traveler's Company, TN in regular or standard size. You will see that it says vocabulary, doodles, and then of course this one says journal. So this was meant to be like a for all kind of thing, like a traveler's notebook where you could have several different journals all in one place. So I do have my folder in here, and then this, I have just, I was supposed to be doodling a lot in here, and then I just kind of like got over it. I was doodling with my niece, where we were trying out simple doodles because she wanted to learn like silly, small, easy little things because she's only, 9. And some people are more elaborate with what they can doodle at certain ages, but she just wanted small things that weren't so challenging that she would get frustrated, and it was for fun. We haven't been doing it for a while because as we get closer to the end of the year, we all just get so much more busy, but I'm almost done with this insert. This guy I did a review on, and I haven't used it since. I forgot all about him. And they've just been in here, and I'm just like, I don't know, I think I need to kind of divide them up. This is kind of a little bit thick. I could probably, break them down into all of my inserts at this point. So I really don't know how I feel about them because I haven't really used them. And then this, remember, I purchased. Here we are in this week, and I haven't really been using it as much as I thought I would because I switched up my planner setup, but I think I want to go ahead and start using this for my writing since I'm no longer using the Hobonichi right now, just to kind of house a little bit of what I'm doing every single day. Now, since I am using this for notes, I basically just write like the date of the day, and that way I know what I've written. So, and then I take my notes, and then I know what I worked on for the day. But I kind of want to be able to see it without having to go through pages and pages of notes to find out this is what I did. This is, just kind of write a small little like blurb on every day of the week. I think that would be a little bit more helpful because I miss that when I used to have it all in one place in my Hobonichi. And then we have my black Traveler's Notebook by Traveler's Company in regular size. And this was supposed to be my novel for 2019. This is what I'm working on right now. So in here I have 2 inserts. This first one is the monthly 2019 calendar. It looks like this. And I was supposed to kind of do some forward planning of what I wanted to do each week. That's what I was going to do in here. And then I was going to refer to it to make sure I was staying on top of things. And I haven't really been doing that, but I like when I do go ahead and sort of like pre-plan where I want to be as far as my editing process or my writing. It works better when I'm writing, but not as good when I'm editing because I get lazy and other things happen, and then I find that it's been like 2 days since I've edited anything. So I want to get back into doing that. The second insert is housing my Preptober notes for my novel that I did for NaNoWriMo. And I have videos on that, which I can link down below in case you are interested. And I've pretty much put everything that's in here. I think, yeah, I put everything that's in this one into the computer, whether it's in a page document or into Scrivener, I have notes on everything that's in here, so I don't need to carry this around anymore. So what I want to do now is kind of put all of this stuff in the same place. So for instance, I'm not going to be using this to refer to anymore. So we can go ahead and take these out. Okay. I can go ahead and archive this. So we have that. And then here, I think I'm going to go ahead and this out of the back. I just have this, you know, slipped into there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this and this into here. I think that will work best for me because I'm going to start submitting work very soon, and once that happens, I'm going to need to know where I submitted to, when I did it, and all of that jazz, and then I can have 2 different places, 2 different calendars to write that in. Okay. Since I like this for taking notes, just because of the way I'm laying in bed and stuff, I think that I will go through all of my notes and any big questions, big things that I need to really work on that I keep seeing repeating chapter after chapter or page after page in my notes. I think I will go ahead and add a 3rd insert, probably a skinny one that I make myself. So there's like maybe 10 pages, maybe 10 sheets, which, you know, when you fold over will be 40 pages. I'll put in here and I'll just make like a skinny mini one. And that will be my new setup for my novel. How many inserts, how many TNs are you guys in? Is it a lot? Is the number less than 4? Because I'm very interested in hearing what people have to say. How many of you are actually in 1? I mean, because to me that just like blows my mind. I have tried and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I think that this year I might go ahead and do 1 book July, and literally try 1 book. By 1 book, I mean 1 TN, and just put an insert in here. I mean, I do it every year, but I do it slightly different every year. This year, I think I might do 1 TN, put an insert in here for everything. My notes, my reading journal, everything all in one place, and see how bananas it actually drives me, because I'm pretty sure it will, but I'm willing to give it a go. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.